Witam i o zdrowie pytam w Cz.25. Jak pamiętacie, ostatnio Stary Elegant zaatakował, kiedy ja wychodziłem z odlewni, no i uciekł do tego portalu. Szczerze mówiąc, walka z Starym Elegantem uważam ją za dwarakroć wredniejszą i trudniejszą chyba od samego bossa głównego. Bo chyba w tym miejscu najbardziej ginąłem. No. Czas iść.
You simply do not give up, do you? How much did the Meisters pay you to finish what they began 30 years ago? Tell me, what price does my blood fetch?
O, legionista?
No matter. Whatever the sum, you will not live to collect.
Tak, on się ochrania tarczą i trzeba zniszczyć generatory.
If we do not destroy those machines, the automatons will overwhelm us.
Tak, i trzeba poniszczyć właśnie te przyzywajki. No, kurde. Oj, Angie padła już. Tak.
Let us destroy that strange machine. And he is ours.
Trzeba niszczyć te generatory. O! Ała!
The people of Stonebridge will pay for their crime.
Auć! Tak. To jest jedna z wredniejszych walk. No to unikaj. O, świetnie. Następne. No i mam tu przedplane. Właśnie najgorsze jest to, że te automatony nie dają kulek żadnych.
burn.
Uj! Tak, jak widać robi się coraz bardziej gorąco. Oj, oj, no! Ale blisko! Wybaczcie na chwilę. Dobra, już jestem. Tak, i takie właśnie się zaczyna robić wesoło, tak. Dobra, dwa padły. Jeszcze tu jest jeden. Uszkodzony. Uj! Gorąco się tu robi. Nie ma co. Tak, trzeba teraz niszczyć obydwa. No, ale to lepiej mi idzie niż ostatnio. Dobra. Teraz trochę na dystans się trzymać. Oj.
Strange machine. Can't hold on very long.
Ała. No, chyba koniec.
Surrender yourself, gent. By all the saints, your judgment is long overdue.
Judgment? By what right? The people of Stonebridge are guilty of far worse crimes than mine. I spit on you. Murderers and traitors, all.
No, chyba faktycznie ma... To jest legionista.
Murder and betrayal? Who do you accuse?
Not you. I've not seen your face before, and you are a mystery. No, I speak of these merry meisters in their pretty clothes and all the people of Stonebridge. They tore open the doors of our chapter house, dragged us into the streets, murdered my brothers, my sisters, the whole damned legion.
You're blaming an entire city for the crimes of a few.
Indeed. I take affront, sir. I am no murderer, and I can name 100 others who had no part.
No, Master Wolf. You are no murderer. That is true. You simply consort with murderers. Bow and scrape and do their bidding. Bravo for you, sir. Half your people stood by, while the other half did murder. Did you hold the killers to account? No? Then you share in their guilt.
Trzeba się zapytać.
If you claim to be a legionnaire, then tell us your name.
Cz.25,
Ale imię.
senior apprentice to the Grand Mage, last survivor of the Legion.
No, not the last. Look at me, brother. We stood at Hearthfire together 40 years past, spoke the rites, and made our oaths to the Legion.
I remember you. Odo, the tracker, the tireless scout, the watcher of roads. How can this be? In my dreams, I saw the whole Legion dead, scattered around a great tree.
You saw a tree. Was it full of ravens?
Just as you say. Sometimes I see my fallen comrades scattered about its base, an army of corpses, rotting in a foul and twisted wood. Every time I close my eyes, the dream is there.
What about the radiant youth? The child with golden hair? Have you ever met him at the tree?
No. I saw him only once, at my induction into the Legion. Odo was there, and saw him too. I thought he'd turned his back from us. Or just from me.
You and Odo were friends?
No, I hardly knew him. I was a mage apprentice. Odo was a scout of sorts.
Scout is a kind word for what I was.
You're a criminal, but you're a legionnaire as well.
Hand him over to me and I'll see that he gets a trial. He'll hang, I expect, but that's a quick death. Better than he'd get if we tossed him to the people. Wait, he's a legionnaire. He's one of us. And he's a mage. If we give him to the town, all his knowledge is lost.
No właśnie, tutaj jest dylemat.
This man is a criminal, son. He tried to ruin our city, and who knows how many lives he took. Would you let him walk free?
No faktycznie, tutaj jest też prawda.
We need more information before we decide what to do with him.
Ask your questions. I'm sure the constable will be eager to learn how I eluded him so very many times.
Why attack Stonebridge? What did you mean to achieve?
To leave these people as they left me. Ruined, defenseless, alone. Their fine city lying in pieces around them. Who else could demand satisfaction for my brothers and sisters? The Meisters would never have listened if I had gone before their courts. I was one man, alone. And my survival was inconvenient at best.
No wybaczcie na chwilę, ja chyba nie mam spokoju dzisiaj. Już jestem, mam nadzieję, że teraz mi nic nie przeszkodzi. Dajcie mi cierpliwość.
Did you intend this all along? 30 years?
No. I only meant to steal back the treasures that they plucked from the Legion's corpse. Tomes of magic. Heirlooms that belonged to friends. But I gained a reputation. I learned that one man can be as fearsome as an army if he cultivates a legend around himself. Only in the last 5 years did I dare to dream of the city's fall. And I came close, did I not? I may have failed, but they will never forget.
A jak unika automatów?
Witnesses said you could disappear at will. You've been hiding the causeways?
The Legion left many causeways behind. No one knew they existed, save for me. But they couldn't always take me where I needed to go. The Foundry, say, or a troublesome Meister's estate. So I created causeways of my own. Not a simple art to learn. And when I hang, as I assuredly will, the knowledge shall die with me.
You lived 30 years in the causeways? Did you ever come out?
When I wished to come out, I did. The constables were looking for a well-dressed old gentleman, because that was what I allowed them to see. If I dressed as a workman or a clerk, darkened my hair with pitch, I could escape their eyes.
So, you moved about the city with ease, kept an eye on the constables without their knowledge.
Sometimes I clothed myself in rags and tottered about the main square. No one gave me a second look, and I could observe my enemy at leisure.
That beggar! The fellow who shouted rude names at me whenever I drilled the automatons in the square? That was you?
Was it? I'm sorry, Constable. I don't recall.
The trouble in the foundry, the automaton rebellion, that was all you're doing?
My designs, yes. For their execution, I must give some credit to the people of Stonebridge themselves.
Are you mad? The people of Stonebridge? How are we to blame?
If not for your cruelty and greed, would the foundry workers be so quick to rise up? If not for your murder of the Legion, would you need an army of automatons to defend you? I took what you gave me, Constable, and I turned it against you.
Did you mean to launch the automaton rebellion when you did?
No, you forced my hand. I'd hoped that the trouble in the foundry would last a few more weeks, and I'd have time to turn all the automatons against the city. As it was, I turned half to my side at best. Not near enough.
You used the criminals in the crypts. They abducted the automatons and you modified them.
Yes, you have it exactly. A slow and painstaking affair, but my accomplices were more than willing. Reputation has its benefits, even in criminal circles. Simple enough to bend one's admirers to one's will. Learning how to exert control over the automatons, that was the challenge. Fortunately, I was able to steal as many books from the college as I liked. And I had my own magical knowledge to draw upon, too. It took some experimentation and a few ruined automatons, but I learned.
Spryciarz.
All right, I'm ready to make a decision.
The gent is your prisoner by rights. What shall we do with him?
Właśnie, ostatnio dam go Odowi, czyli powrócił do Legionu. No, ale z drugiej strony to i tak on później wrócił do Szczelin, tam został. No, a wielu niewinnych zginęło przez niego, więc teraz daję go Wolfowi.
Meister Wolf, the prisoner is yours. Whatever you do with him, the Legion will support you.
If he had pursued only the guilty, it might be different. But the innocent suffered as well.
I will surrender quietly, Constable, so long as you promise me this. Face your past. Deliver justice for my brothers who died on your streets.
You have my promise. Meister Mudgutter and I will find the ones who killed Legionnaires, if they still live, and they will be held to account. After all this, the Council can hardly refuse an alliance with the Legion. The people will accept nothing less. But we must put the matter to a formal vote.
No, Odo na pewno się nie pochwali mojej decyzji.
Was this then what the Legion had become? A bitter old man bent on revenge? I didn't want to believe it. The gent was a true man of the 10th, and its ideals still lived in his heart. But one of those ideals is that no man is above the law, and the gent had committed terrible crimes against the people of Stonebridge. Homes destroyed, streets choked with ash, great machines reduced to scrap. For these things, the gent would be held to account. So it was that the dapper old gent was delivered into the custody of the Meisters to face the city's justice. The laws of the Legion were upheld, and the people of Stonebridge have pledged themselves to us. Yet I cannot help but feel that we have lost a valuable ally.
Gentlemen and goblins, order! Council will address
To nie
the
zniknie
proposed
ta
alliance
rzecz.
with the 10th Legion.
Circumstances have indeed changed since we last spoke. I now find myself addressing the savior of our city. Does the Legion envoy have anything further to say before a vote is called?
Our purpose is to serve the people of Ebb, not to impose our will upon them. We'll honor whatever decision you make.
Very good. No reason to postpone our decision any further. All those in favor of the alliance vote aye. Those opposed vote nay.
First Constable votes aye.
Chief Barrister votes aye.
Guild of Ironmongers reminds the Council of the considerable cost of the events in the Foundry. Are we now to pay for the Legion's war as well?
First, the Guild abuses its workers. Now it votes against the savior of our city? I wonder what the people will do when they hear. And I promise that they'll hear.
Guild of Ironmongers respectfully abstains.
Master of the college votes aye.
3 votes in favor, 1 abstention. As mayor of the city, I shall join the majority and vote aye. Be it resolved then that an alliance is declared between the city of Stonebridge and the 10th Legion. May our enemies tremble with dread.
I'd like to thank the Council. The Legion will call on you soon.
Of course. As our ally and savior of the city, the Legion is always welcome here.
O, nawet nie zniknęło. Aha. I awans jeszcze. O, tyle nie awansowałem. Uff. Aha, to awansowane. Zobaczmy, zwykłe. Tak. No, muszę powiedzieć, że mi lepiej poszło teraz niż gdy pierwszy raz w tą grę grałem. Rany, jak dobrze pamiętam, ile razy padałem. Albo przez automatony, albo właśnie przez eleganta. No come on!
Rest assured, the Legion has the full support of the Council and of the people as well.
Ta, elegant pewnie zostanie stracony. Co tu ukrywać?
I believe we promised to investigate those who committed crimes against the Legion. Several culprits have confessed, but I need a plaintiff. I have 3 outstanding legal matters, charges of theft and murder. In accordance to Stonebridge law, the wronged party must press charges. In other words, the city cannot convict until the Legion serves the guilty party with intent of justice.
Why did the city not pursue these cases earlier? I have a hard time believing you only recently found out these men were guilty.
Yes, well, the events of 30 years ago were a miscarriage of justice.
Tak.
I can't make excuses, but I can reopen the casework.
If these people committed crimes against the Legion, we'll find them. Give me the details.
There are 3 offenders. Frederick Pratt, charges of theft. Rudolph Maxwell, theft and murder. Wenzel, charges of murder. As inheritor to the Legion, I give you right of accuser in these matters. Press charges or drop the claims as you see fit. These court filings will tell you where the offenders may be found. I leave it to you to decide settlements or charges.
I'll hear what they have to say and return with my verdicts.
Our business is concluded then. Good day to you, Legionnaire.
W sumie zapytam się jednak, co się stanie z Elegantem.
Rest assured, the Legion has the...
Have you decided what to do with the dapper old gent?
Yes, the so-called gent. Though I understand that his real name is Cz.25, a former Legionnaire. We cannot simply hang the obnoxious fellow. Meister Mudgutter must build a case against him, assemble evidence, compile a proper list of his crimes. Once that is all done, then he shall hang. But he's been committing crimes for 30 years, so it may be a little while yet.
Have you repaired the damage from the gent's attack?
Most of it, yes. We sent crews of automatons to every corner of the city. It's remarkable how quickly they work. They repaired our public spaces almost as quickly as they destroyed them.
I have no business for the Council. Sorry to disturb you.
No trouble. A visit from the Legion is never a disturbance.
Cztery głosy. Świetnie. No i to jest ciekawe właśnie. Miasto było poniszczone, zdewastowane, a teraz będzie jakby się nigdy nic nie stało.
The Queen will need our help and soon. We should take the causeway to Glitterdelve as quickly as we can.
Zaraz ruszymy.